What's up, Minecrafters? KC here, and welcome to episode 29 of my Let's Play series for Minecraft Pocket Edition. During the last episode, I was working on building a chest room here, just off to the side of my mob grinder, and I've completed that. I'm pleased with the way it turned out. I have four different chest storage areas here, and then at the back I placed several furnaces, and then a couple crafting tables here for floor, as well as stone cutter. So I wanted to go ahead and get these furnaces working, creating some smooth stone, because I'm going to need that for some of my upcoming projects. And when I was working on my storage rooms, I used hay bales for the flooring where the chests are, and I found that to finish those I needed to plant quite a bit more wheat and harvest that to create the hay bales. So I extended my farming area, and I'm going to be working today on finishing that up. So I'm going to head upstairs now and take a look at that. Go ahead and pick up these items, and I'll place those in the chests later, but I like to gather them as I go by. So the farm area is just here, and previously I had built this section here and then this section over here to the right. But what I did was I added the section there to the back, which is something I had been thinking about and talked about doing for some time. And just to show you better what that looks like, it works similar to my lower areas there, where I have water being held back by signs. I can break the one sign there on the end. All the other signs break. That releases the water, which harvests the wheat, pushes that off here at the end, and then when I release the water on either side here, it sweeps all the harvested wheat and all of these harvested crops into this central channel, which pushes all that material down to my collection point. So that worked well. Again, I had to grow quite a bit of wheat just to make enough hay bales to complete the flooring there in my chest room. So today I'm just going to be working on finishing this area up. It's mostly complete, but I need to just finish the wall here, place the glass, and complete digging this area out here that will join up to the central side in the back there. So I don't have too much left to carve out. Then I've also been thinking about how I want to improve the way this area looks. And I think one of the things that I might do today is to replace the floor with a material that looks a bit better. So you can see the area here in the back now. Again, I just have to break one sign there at the end for all of that water to flow. So it makes a fairly nice farming area. There's quite a bit I can do with it, just in terms of the different crops that I can grow. Mostly I've been growing potatoes and carrots, and I did find a few beetroot seeds, and I grew those as well. But I can always come back and replant with any crop that I like. And at one point, when I was working on building the hay bales, I had all wheat growing in this area. Of course, these stairs didn't place the way I wanted them to. There, that's better. So that took care of that. And I need to place my glass and complete the top section here, similar to what I did on this side. So I think I have some glass panes in this chest. And then I'll just place stairs here upside down at the top to complete that. Have that X-ray thing happening again there where I can see the outside world. But usually once I place a block, that takes care of that. So that should complete that area. And I think I'm going to change the material here that's used for the floor. I'll start here, and the water that's flowing in from this side that you see is just a channel of water that's being used to hydrate the farm area. It's not actually used as part of the harvesting. So I think that looks nice. And like I say, I'll probably end up doing all of the floor that way, all the way around, all areas there. And then I think I'm going to do something similar to what I did in the entrance to my mob grinder, the hallway that leads up to the mob grinding room, which is to place torches in the floor and then place leaves just on top of that. That provides a nice level of lighting. And I think I may replace these columns with oak wood. Gives it a bit of a darker texture, and I think that looks nice and contrasts well with the planks. So by removing that one block, that was the block that my signs were attached to. So as soon as I removed that block, the sign popped off, which popped off all of these other signs. And again, that allowed the water to flow, and that's harvested all of my carrots that I had planted. So I do want to collect these signs so that I can replace those. So I can block that water just by placing the signs, attaching one sign to the next. And that blocks the water flow. So I can come back and I can replant these carrots. And each time I have a crop that is mostly finished growing, and I harvest, I do get quite a bit of carrots. So you can see I have 20 left over, even after replanting. And you can see here in my chest that I have quite a few carrots that I've already harvested, and potatoes as well. So once you find a few carrots from zombies, so I think that looks nice, and I'll do something similar on the other side. Again, once I break this block, that's going to harvest the potatoes, but I do want to do that because I want to replace these columns with again, the darker wood. Keep placing that block wrong, get a little bit closer. There. That took care of it. And I'll probably do the same thing on this side. And just replace those two torches there. And now I can replace these signs to stop this water flow. And now I can replant these potatoes. And again, I'm going to have quite a few potatoes left over. And my mob grinder as well has been producing quite a few potatoes and carrots. As the zombies get trapped there, they will drop those from time to time. But all of the ones that I have in this chest currently, potatoes and carrots, came from this farming area. So again, I think I'm going to do this throughout this entire area here, and then along the back and along the far wall as well. So I will work on that for the next episode, and we'll see how that turns out. But I'm just going to head back downstairs now and check on my furnaces. And go ahead and collect these items from my mob grinder. And so far I've only used a few of the chests in this one room. In this chest I've been storing bones that I've collected. This chest has arrows, and as you can see, those chests are beginning to fill up. Again, all those items came from the mob grinder. In this chest I have feathers, and in this chest I have gunpowder. So it looks like all of my stone is complete. So I had placed 10 blocks of coal in each of the furnaces here, and each of the furnaces have 2 blocks of coal left, and I placed full stacks of cobblestone in those. So it takes 8 pieces of coal to generate a full stack of smooth stone. So next thing I need to do is really decide where I'm going to store that. I have quite a few options here, and I think for now I'm just going to use this room and place my smooth stone in there. And I use that quite a bit with the stone cutter to create stone steps and things like that. So I try to keep quite a bit of smooth stone on hand. So I can go ahead and get some more started. I'm just going to collect the coal that was left from a few of these, and then combine those maybe into the top furnaces. So I'll place 8 there. And replace the rest of the coal here. So it'll give me 2 more full stacks of smooth stone. And I've not yet emptied out all the chests that I had here in the back. I did empty out everything I picked up from the mob grinder, with the exception of the potatoes and the carrots. But I need to empty these other chests out as well. I have dirt here, and I have cobblestone in a couple of chests, and I have wood in the chest there near the end. And I plan to transfer all of those items into my chest room here. So everything will be conveniently located and easy to get to. So again, for the next episode, I'm going to complete the farm area, and we will take a look at that. So I look forward to that, and thank you for watching.